WildCat News is going live. West is the best, y'all know that. Hey, oh, WildCat News, WildCat News, WildCat News, WildCat News.
Hello and welcome to season 15 of WildCat News. I'm Kaden.
And I'm Tasia.
We would like to introduce you to one of our principals at West Middle School, Mrs. Bemis.
Why'd you become a principal?
Why did I become a principal? Well, I loved being a teacher. I loved being a teacher. And I had some friends who were teachers who used to say to me, oh, you know, Angela, you would be a great principal. Have you ever thought about it? And that kind of like made me start thinking about it. So then I went back to school to be a principal, but I wasn't sure if I still wanted to be one. And then I had an opportunity to try it, and I am somebody who likes to try new things. I get kind of bored a little bit. I like challenges and I like new things. So that's how I became a principal. I think why I stay a principal is this is my 10th year as a principal. And I think I stay a principal because I love to be around a lot of kids. So, and a lot of different teachers. And I learned every day I learned so much from kids and from teachers. Where when I was in my classroom by myself, I only had those students and I was by myself. Now I feel like I get to learn and be around so many more kids and so many more really good teachers that it just kind of makes me better.
Why'd you choose West Middle?
Great question. So I was an elementary principal at Leeds for 5 years before I came here. And I was a principal at North Middle for that before I went to Leeds. And I was an elementary principal before that. And so I did most of my time in the elementary, and I did a short time at North Middle. And I loved North Middle. I loved being with kids who I could talk to and they understood what I was saying. I loved being around kids that I could have conversations with that weren't about like their birthday party and tying their shoes and, you know, little kids they want to talk about, but I could have like real conversations and like learn and get to know all kinds of different kids. And I feel like middle school kids, you still, you still have like a lot of joy and light inside of you, but at the same time you're smarter and you can think through things, and it's just, for me, the perfect age of student to be around. And so I kept thinking, okay, well, there are only two jobs I really would like to be. I would like to be at West Middle as a middle school principal, or I'd like to stay at Leeds. I just had this feeling because I was already at North Middle, and I live over here. This is the area I live in, on the north side and west side in between. And I thought I would really, if I was going to go back to the middle school, I'd want to go back to West Middle. So if I get the opportunity to have that job open up, then I'm going to apply for it. So that's what I did.
Well, thank you so much for your time today and answering all my questions.
Thank you. You did a great job, and I enjoyed it. Thanks.
We talked with Mrs. Bemis about going virtual and what that means. Take a look at what she had to say.
Oh, wow. So when I think about going virtual for the entire school, it makes me kind of sad. Teachers and principals, we don't do this job to like sit in front of a computer. Most teachers and principals, we do this job so we can be around kids. So it makes me a little bit sad. It makes me a little bit excited because there's a lot of new learning for all of us to do. But I think that, you know, there's a possibility that we could end up all going virtual, at least for a little while, until all of these things slow down with the pandemic. And I do believe and I feel good about that we'll get through it and we'll figure it out.
Today, the volleyball teams play at Sergeant Bluff at 3:30 and tomorrow at East Middle at 4 o'clock.
The 7th grade football team plays Heelan tomorrow at Riverside Field at 4 p.m. and the 8th grade plays at 5:15.
Wednesday, the cross-country team has a meet at South Sioux City at 4 o'clock.
We do not have school next Monday, October 5th, due to conferences from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
We will have conferences after school on Tuesday, October 6th.
And we do not have school Friday, October 9th.
Picture Day has been rescheduled for October 16th. Thanks for watching. Look for our next episode in a couple weeks.